Hello good people, welcome. We did it, we got the 5 quest decks. Armed and Dangerous, Up Punch, Dungeon Delving, Fireworks and Grown Hunger. We now have all the 10 multicolored quest deck rewards, and this is also the end of the quest rewards that give decks. We're going to play Armed and Dangerous. It's a white-red deck. It's based on creature damage and equipment and auras, and enchantments and on creatures and equipment on creatures is a really good way to 2-for-1 yourself. If people deal with your creature, they've dealt with all the threats. They've tried to make it a bit robust, like this creature, when it dies, it creates a creature token. This sword, if it's equipping a creature, the creature dies, the equipment can be changed into a creature. And for example, this enchantment, you draw a card when you also apply the enchantment. So they try to make it as good as possible, but in the past and also now, stacking stuff on top of a creature with the risk of when you lose the creature you lost everything, it's usually a weak strategy, but we'll see how it does. We have some daily and weekly quests and mastery progression. Let's see how the white and red deck does in this play queue. We'll be finding an opponent. Hopefully we'll have a bit nice to play hand. So we have lands. We have a land. This is in the way also on a land. We have a 1-drop. We have some 2-drops, so probably we'll have to go with this land. We have 2 tap lands, 1 untapped land. We could go 1 untapped land, this creature, but then we don't have a good turn 2 play. So maybe it's nice to just go straight for the good turn 2 play. I think this is a good turn 2 play. And then maybe this and this is a good turn 3 play if we somehow get an untapped land in those 2 turns. Let's keep 7. Let's go for it. I'm not sure if this is a good card. Like the come to play tapped is weak, and the 6 mana, it's really far ahead with this kind of deck. If you're at turn 6, you have to rely on this creature to become active in turn 7. And that's if you drop a land each turn. Like it's probably even much further away. I don't know. So what do we get? White, without a turn 1 play. Okay, I like these creatures, let's get them active. If we don't draw into a land, we'll have to play this as a land. And maybe just get this on top of the creature. If we draw a land, an untapped land, we can haste this goblin with this equipment. We're not going to haste this goblin with this equipment. Okay, you're going to be a land. Yeah, I think this is a nice play. Next turn is a bit the same situation. If we can play the goblin. If it's 4 mana, we can equip the goblin. I also like to play this, as we might be damage racing, and this life gain might help us out. No hold command will require 5 mana situation. Let's haste this. Yeah. No, we'll not be able to do it. Draw a card, land, that's not bad, but late. That was actually nice to get the land drop for this turn. Life gain, nice. Yeah, next turn we can play this and equip it. If we draw a land, we can actually do this thing. It has a boost for your creatures. It has a damage component, it can create a creature. If somehow we are allowed to get to this situation, we might leave this open for later use. And then depending on if we draw a fifth land at all, of course. No blocks. This creature does damage equal to its power when it dies. This is very nice. I can put it on this, it will get first strike, and the lifelink will be there. Yeah. Let's build a superhero. Yeah, like this, that's nice. Can we make it more superhero? No. It's a first striker. This dying doesn't really do anything at the moment. Does the angel does not get sacrificed. But the angel is at this moment luckily far away of boosting their team with +2/+2. No, I like this. I like this a lot. Yes. Excellent, very good. I'll probably put this also on top of the superhero, and I'll now use the charger to block this. Or maybe I don't. No, I don't use it yet. No blocks. My life total is manageable at the moment. This is great. This is great. My warriors get bigger. Or I can do this and equip. What is the great play? Otherwise, this becomes a 2/2. That's nice. It can get close to lethal soon. And this can also be lethal next turn. Yeah. I think I attack with both. This is a lifelinker, and if this creature blocks, it's fine. I can go 2 to the head. If the angel blocks this, I can get rid of the angel, which I would like to do. If the angel blocks this, that's also great. So, yeah. I really like to get rid of this angel. Yeah, this tree, its 3 is enough for my spell. So if I draw another land and the 1, I don't see a world where the 1 life would matter versus my board position at the moment. Maybe if they gain life and I cannot burn them, maybe I should have used the goblin there, but they would have been at 4 now instead of 6. So I think getting rid of the angel was the play. They would have been at 6 instead of 8. Yeah. They don't have flyers, so a land means I win. Untapped land means I win. I don't win. Or do I? Yeah, I'll have to gamble. I just go for it. Yeah, they had nothing to stop the superhero, and we made it. That's excellent. This is amazing. I didn't expect this deck to do well, and probably it should not have done this well, but I think if your opponent does not address your creature situation, you might outrace them. Like they also went for a strategy with, I just put stuff on the board, I gain life, I'll be big, so big I'm unstoppable. That was their strategy, and we outpaced them with our equipment creature. That was nice. Winning on this way is fine, it's perfect. But I'm not convinced of the strength of the deck. Let's play another match. The deck, it feels so risky. Like we got only to 4 mana, like this creature land that comes into play tapped, and the creature itself is 6 mana, and I'm quite sure it's better but these quest decks are not that great. We should not have high expectations of them. We don't have a turn 1 play, so we can get this out of the way. This comes to play tapped. We have a few 2-drops, which are not bad. So let's go for it. We could mulligan and hope for a hand that doesn't right away have these high mana drops. The chance that we'll have a hand with 3 lands is very small, and then we'll anyway have a card less. So I was not a big fan of it. Okay, this is a very annoying deck to play against. What can you do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. It's just there. It exists. Okay. Something was foretold. They have mana open. What do I do? I think I'll just have to go for the win. I can play this, but it's like 2 turns to activate. Let's play this. Let's get rid of their sword coming. Okay, maybe it's a burn spell. Behold the multiverse. Okay. They take time. I'll get at least 1 attack in with this creature. I'm sure they're not willing to sacrifice their little crap. So they'll go to 14. Which is not bad. That's a desirable situation. The super weakness of the equipment deck. Dying creatures means big trouble. Okay, so this one, it gets a big bonus. I think I'll just go for it. And this double strike thing will anyway be active at the moment that that it's played. So that is good. Let's do this equipment for 0 mana. It's an ability of this creature. If you have equipment once a turn, you can just put it on this creature and look how big it is. Don't really have to deal with this creature. Next, I can play this actually. If they somehow, yeah, this is what they need to do. They don't have 3 snow lands. Yeah, that's nice. Frostbite dealt 2 damage. That was amazing. Okay, good. Yeah, this spell is supposed to do 3 damage, but only if you 3 snow permanents. So they now have to sacrifice 1 more card to get rid of this creature, which they should. Otherwise I play this trample card and trample over this blocker, and it will be a huge, enormously huge dwarf. Okay, we're getting there. Let's play the card that can give trample. If they counter this, I'll play this as equipment. It's a huge creature now. Okay. What do? You have to block it. You don't really have a choice. Trample damage aside. Good. This is lovely. This is amazing. Yeah, this next turn I can play this equipment and create the dwarf, so I have a little bit of a board. I put this down, the creature. I have some creatures, and this creature also is not that bad actually, if we reach the amount of mana. So what's the best way to do this? I have 5 mana. I think playing a creature and putting an equipment on it is the way. Next they'll scry. Soon they'll try to mill me, they'll try to do some kicked spell, 6 mana spell that will do half my library. So is there for me some haste situation possible? Not really. So I can play this and create a creature, or I can play this and have a creature, and then maybe foretell. Yeah, anyway they're dead to 3, and I don't think they'll focus on live game. So let's prepare for the possible situation. We have 1 more turn, so we have a little bit more options. Like if they mill me, oh wait, there's this one, yeah. This one I can bring, equip. There it is. I still have cards, I think. Does it mean we win? Yeah. Lovely deck. Thank you, deck, for not being milled that quickly. I always appreciate not dying to a mill deck. It's my favorite thing to do. And we break into Platinum tier. Okay, that's a nice way to continue, or to conclude this. This deck did amazingly better than I expected. So I'm very happy with the deck. I hope it was nice to watch, and till next time.